And we're following up immediately with another California Corviknights match. This is the round 2 match, the California Corviknights versus the Sacramento Squirtle squad. It's got some scary looking mons on both sides over here. Alright, AJ, what was your build strategy this time around?
My build strategy was I knew exactly what I was going to bring, and he did exactly what I thought he was going to bring.
It's nice when it works like that, because sometimes the reverse happens. You do all this planning for one particular group that you think, oh, for sure they're going to bring this, and then they don't, and you're just like, well, now I have nothing.
Yeah. I was watching his, from watching his replays since we started, I just started to observe the pattern of what he wanted to bring and how he was preparing. So I knew he was going to bring like Freeze Dry, Ninetales for Swampert and for Venusaur. I knew Garchomp and Tornadus were obvious. They're just always going to be on his team, I feel like.
Yeah, he brought, stats show every single week he's brought Thundurus, Garchomp, and Ferrothorn.
You mean Tornadus?
Tornadus, yeah. I was reading the TH part of Therian when I was saying Tornadus' name, and so then I said Thundurus. I don't know, I made that mistake when he drafted it too. I don't know. I need to learn how to read, or at least read slower, so I figure it out. Okay. Yeah. Well. So go ahead.
Yeah, I just knew I keep calling him V. I just knew Victini and Kyurem were just going to be like the biggest assets in the world. So I brought two hard hitters and then 4 bulk, so that they never die until I need them.
That's actually a pretty solid strategy, especially when he's got a couple of heavy hitters of his own.
I knew he had a lot of hard damage, so I needed the bulk. And I knew that they had enough bulk to where they could chip and then just sustain with healing, because 3 of them get Form of Recovery, except for Swampert, but Swampert's, just a god for me, I guess. Doesn't need it.
Alright. Let's see what happened. Alright, we got the Steel type versus the Steel type. The setter versus the setter.
I will say this was a fun battle. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time I was battling.
Nice. So once again, poor Skarmory keeps getting taunted. People just won't stop taunting him. They need to stop teasing and leave him alone.
So mean.
Skarmory just wants to put rocks everywhere.
I know I should probably stop bringing, pure setup stuff for Skarm when everyone runs taunt, but it works out in the end somehow. And then
well, I mean, it's the best use of Skarmory, pretty much. So can't really blame you or anything.
I was surprised how much Jeeves took that much damage from Life Orb Tornadus, even after losing a BVL. I was like, okay. And I think he light screened here because he's like, oh, this thing can't do anything without EV Light. So I just started using it to my advantage. T-Wave's the already completely slow Dusclops, which I'm fine with, so I just burn him to negate the leftovers.
There you go. I got a squeaky chair today.
And then I'm once again surprised he's taking so little damage without EV Light.
Still must have some bulk.
He is a bulky boy. I was expecting Gyro Ball here, but when I saw him just immediately go for Leech Seed on the practically dead Dusclops, I thought, does he not have an attacking move? Because it was just weird, like he definitely probably could have killed with Gyro Ball.
Well, I don't know, because you're both slow, because Dusclops is paralyzed, and was that before or after he was burned?
That was before.
Okay, because there's a small chance that it wouldn't have mattered and he was just trying to get some extra recovery.
That's true.
Or, like, trying to wait for an opening if you got full parried. Alright, so Leech Seed, that's gonna be a KO for Ferrothorn. What's that?
Played me there, used my own pain split against me.
Yeah.
To give you some more HP. I was like, alright.
That was a pretty good play.
Yeah. Sure, I'm gonna grab a key. This Ninetales proved to be very problematic. However, I just knew Victini could literally take no damage from any of its moves. And
yeah.
I believe I still OHKO Ninetales with Choice Banded V-Create while it's behind the Aurora Veil.
Yeah, I mean, you had a really good answer to it with Victini.
Yeah. Taking out Tornadus early was really nice. And here comes Garchomp.
It's gonna start setting up.
Yep.
Oh no,
I saw that
he was scared of what, being whirlwinded? I guess.
So, yeah, because I literally sat there and as I saw him substitute, I'm like, okay, he's gonna either go for Swords Dance or D-Dance or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, that's a free whirlwind if that's what he wants to do.
Right.
And I'm just here whirlwinding away, getting damage.
It's weird that he would lock himself into Outrage. I mean, I guess he didn't have anything else to hit you with if he had just a ground type move and Swords Dance and Substitute, so maybe that was all he could hit you with, but that's odd that he did that. I guess he knew he was gonna get whirlwinded out and he just wanted to get some damage off. I don't know, that was an odd choice, I have to say.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought he might pack Fire Fang just so it can have something to do against my Skarmory, but when I saw him Outrage, I'm like, alright, he's not packing Outrage, or he's not packing Fire Fang, so.
Yeah, because, I mean, otherwise, Skarmory pretty much walls it and can just, again, whirlwind it away.
Right.
Ooh, that was
even Fire Fang not stab, I think. I can still eat those. Just because I put a lot of Skarmory's just the pure defensive wall.
Mm-hmm. Missed the Thunder Wave.
Yeah, that was a big oof. That could have really hurt me if we hit me with that first turn. Right, HP. I fire, so I could just wall Ferrothorn and just deal with it. Because we didn't have many answers to Pharaoh except for Skarmory, but Skarmory didn't have any really attacking moves, so it couldn't do anything. So I thought Venusaur would be good for the Ferrothorn and the Seismitoad. Because Ferrothorn can't really do anything to me. Antos comes in, I go Skarm. There's a Roarval. And fun fact, you can
Wait, Defog gets rid of Aurora Veil?
Yep.
Does it get rid of the other screens, or is it just Aurora Veil?
I think it gets rid of the other screens as well.
I learned something new today.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's the other reason another good reason I have Skarm. The Skarm just became a valuable asset against Ninetales, because like when I saw he was just really desperate to get a Aurora Veil up, I'm like, I can work with this.
Right.
I just knew Defog was gonna really help me out here. I wasn't entirely sure what he had on Seismitoad.
He's still trying to get his Aurora Veil up.
Yeah,
I guess.
That was kind of scary.
He really, really wants that Aurora Veil.
Yeah, he really wants it. I was tempted to just click Brick Break right here.
That
Because
would've
I
been-
knew he was going to swap, and I knew I was
Yeah.
going to swap. But I figured Decreate might as well do some damage.
Even so, I mean, it was pretty costly for Garchomp to take that much
Yeah.
damage, because now he's in range to get one-shot by anything that hits decently.
Yeah. He had a Select Berry, which...
I mean, I guess the idea was to keep substituting until you get down into that range, and then by then you've
Right.
Swords Danced enough times that you're at, like, +4 or +6 attack, and then you're +1 speed, so you can get a lot of things.
That was a +2 stab critical hit outrage on Starscream at half HP. Starscream lived, I would like to add.
Yeah.
Starscream is literally just a god.
Nice.
Here comes the Swampert.
We got the two water grounds facing each other.
Yep. I wanted to keep Skarmory just to keep defogging, but at this point, Garchomp was low enough to where I could just start forcing him into certain swaps.
Yeah, I mean, you have most things... Basically, once Seismitoad is down, Victini would be able to take anything out from the range they're in.
Right. And I knew that they were also both low, and Seismitoad was kind of his only thing. However,
Right.
I still had Venusaur. But if I Giga Drain, then Garchomp dies without Veil. Seismitoad definitely dies. Or I could just predict the swap and go for Sludge Bomb onto the Ninetales. Which also probably definitely kills, which is what
Yeah.
I tried to do there, but I
Yeah.
was surprised.
I forget-
Okay, he's
Wait,
just getting
I can
rid of
check,
Toad.
actually, what Ninetales was still at more than half HP, but... Alright, so the poison was from... What? From Skarmory? Or... No, from...
Swampert.
From Swampert.
Yeah, Swampert. He's the only one that had it. There's a good Garchomp here, but Venusaur is thick. Ain't gonna happen. Until's taking all that rock damage.
Yep.
Tries for Roarveil again.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know why,
I-
because it wouldn't have helped him. But
I guess at that point, I mean, he could have taken you out, but he still goes down to Victini. Aurora Veil was figuring... I mean, at that point, there really wasn't much he could do, but Aurora Veil might have been his only, like, option under really specific circumstances.
yeah, he said he was hoping it would at least save him, but it really wouldn't have mattered. 'Cause
Yeah.
Kyurem was scarfed.
Yeah, in the long run, it
Attacking
wasn't going to
Flash
matter.
Cannon.
And
Yeah,
Victini
Kyurem
could have
was-
taken out.
Yeah, Victini would have taken it out. It didn't. It couldn't kill Victini, and Kyurem was scarfed Flash Cannon. So
I guess he was just, just he could have gone for the KO, but I guess he didn't want.
Alright, let me go ahead and do this replay while I finalize the tallies there.
However, that means they go to the finals. Oh god. Depending on
Yep.
how the other, actually, I know how the other match went.
Alright, let's see. We got this, and we got that, and... Okay, so while this is going on, the California Corviknights take a +3 win here, with 1 KO for Swampert, 1 for Venusaur, and... No, 1 KO for Victini. I don't know why I'm shifted down. 1 for Victini, 1 for Swampert, and 3 for Venusaur. And 1 for Kyurem. And then, let's see, the MVP is still a tie between Victini and Swampert, because they each had 1 KO this match.
Yeah.
The Sacramento Squirtle squad, which they were our runner-up last season, are going to be knocked out in round 2, 1 shy of finals, with 2 KOs for Seismitoad and 1 for Ferrothorn. The MVP for them for the season, with 11 KOs, was Alola Ninetales.
Ooh.
And so once this finishes, we'll move on to the final match that we have tonight. That would be the other round 2 match we have. And then you know what that means after that. We're down to finals.
Had a rough start at the beginning, but eventually when I figured out exactly how I need to use these Pokemon, figured out they're not that bad.
Yeah.
And it made me, they got me to finals.
Well, once you started playing with someone else's team, you started doing really well, and then it also translated into doing well with your own team.
I guess. Well, that other team had some Mons I was actually really familiar with.
Right, that's true.
So I was like, okay. And then after that, I'm like, okay, I need to figure out how I do that with my actual team.
Right. All right. So we're gonna move on now. That's the end. So again, we're gonna find out who the California Corviknights will be facing in the finals next week. So just one moment while I switch